I think we obviously have more depth than we've had in the past. I do think this year specifically we have more question marks, so we're probably going to have to rely on some freshmen that we normally wouldn't, and specifically at some positions where you probably normally wouldn't. So at linebacker, I think we all know got some question marks there, and then obviously being able to have Jesse Luquetta and Micah Parsons on campus early, I think was helpful. Those guys I think are going to probably have to factor in what roles. I'm not sure yet. And then on top of that, I think a defensive tackle. I think P.J. Mustipher and Judge Culpepper probably come in probably further ahead than we thought. And there's a buzz about all those guys right now in our program, and may be able to factor in size-wise, strength-wise, things like that. So obviously you got Justin Shorter and Ricky Slade and some guys that you can make arguments were considered high profile outside. I think all the guys that we signed internally we felt like were great players, but I think probably positions like defensive tackle and linebacker where we have the biggest need, those guys may be pressed into action a little bit earlier. And the new redshirt rule allows us to kind of test the water early on with all those guys, if it makes sense. I think that's one of the things that may be different than people anticipate. We're not just going to play guys because we can now. They still got to earn that right. If not, we'll save it till later in the season in case we get in those situations where we need to play them.